my god, Apple's gonna do something that no one else was able to do. And I still don't want that shit.
Want daily tech news in a way that doesn't suck?
Of course you do.
Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next episode.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fun Party, the show that gives you all its tech news. One geek, that is me, to another, that is you. Happy Thursday. I'm just kidding. Thursdays are the worst day of the week. Literally, there's nothing good about... Go ahead, name one thing that's good about Thursdays. Don't worry, I'll wait. All right, so first up, story numero uno of the day. Let's talk about folding things, foldable phones. As you know, currently, foldable phones, well, the ones that we're getting are made out of plastic. Like the displays themselves are OLED, but are plastic because can't fold glass. Apple wants to change that. One of the least practical things about folding phones right now is that plastic display. It's not durable for shit. I mean, we got the Galaxy Fold, which still isn't released, even though it was supposed to be, all because the display itself is all f***ed. Piece of pocket lint gets in a piece of dust and it poops its own britches. But we now have a patent that was just awarded to Apple that makes things interesting. So the document itself was filed on January 12th. So we're just now getting to see it. We already know that Apple is interested in the foldable market. We've seen patents from them before. I do want to go ahead and say real quick though, that just because we see a patent right now doesn't mean that that device, that product will ever see the light of day. Patents are filed all the time, and it doesn't mean that the consumers get to see it in the market. Okay, now that that's covered, this document basically shows designs for flexible iPhones, but also assumingly could work with iPads. And durability seems to be the main factor here. They're proposing a foldable device that could have up to 2 hinges in 3 different parts of the screen, so the fold itself would look like an S shape or even a G shape. Different areas of the screens could obviously be used at different times, and of course you could unfold the whole thing and have one giant thing. The more interesting part to me are the techniques that Apple wants to use here. Like, this patent lists a few different ceramic materials that can be used for the displays themselves, for that foldable screen, including chemically strengthened glass or something like sapphire. Now, of course, if we ever see something like this, I would assume this is how Apple would want to deliver it. They don't want to be first. They don't want to rush something out if they're going to do it. They don't want to compromise and have like a plastic style screen. They want glass. But hold up, I still don't want that shit. I keep trying to say that foldable phones are not practical. Like, these portable, pocketable devices don't need to be more portable and pocketable. In terms of like the demographic, they need to meet expectations and meet the needs of those users. Foldable phones don't meet practical needs for practical, everyday, average, regular ass users. But traditionally, that tablet market is looking to do a little bit more. So it would make total sense to me for a foldable style iPad, making something that's pretty portable, more portable. Help. Fuck me, man. Okay, listen. Foldable iPad, yes. Foldable iPhone, no. Still don't want it. Not from Apple, not from anybody. Alrighty-tighty, let's talk about the Galaxy Note 10. We pretty much have known what it's gonna look like, but at this point, it's pretty safe to say the design of the Galaxy Note 10 is confirmed. So, based off of recent leaks and rumors, Ben Geskin went ahead and made this concept for the Galaxy Note 10. To show you the key parts, we'll quickly zoom into the camera module. There's what the camera looked like on the corner. But also, the front-facing camera hole thingy dot thing, bullet hole thingy, will be in the middle. And to me, that looks a lot better than this shit on the S10. Nah, I'll put it in the middle. This is good. I like this. Let's do this. I like this. But you ask, how do we know? How do we know that this is the confirmed design of the Galaxy Note 10? Well, because of our friendly neighborhood, Ass Universe, of course. We talk about him a lot on this show. We really like him. Ice Universe is a very reputable Samsung insider, but I think from now on, we'll all just call him Ass Universe. So Ass Universe, under this concept from Ben Geskin, went ahead and tweeted, "This is correct." 3 words, that's all we need. This is it. Okay, that's it and that's all. That's what it is. You're welcome, internet, everybody else. I did no work. I just read 2 tweets. You are welcome. This is why they pay me the big bucks. Okay, so last up, as you know, in the US, we have 4 major carriers. We have AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile and Sprint. 4 major carriers. 2 of those carriers, T-Mobile and Sprint, want to merge. If you've been following this one, you know it's been going on for well over a year. T-Mobile and Sprint trying to do the sex. That would leave the US with just 3 major carriers, and all seems to be going well. But it seems that we got a little bit of a halt from the Justice Department, because there are reports stating that for the Justice Department to approve this and allow T-Mobile and Sprint to merge, that they want them to create a new 4th US carrier again. So effectively, this has to do with monopoly laws here in the US. The government is trying to keep competition alive so we don't end up with just like one major carrier, because every carrier keeps buying each other and merging, and it's like a whole thing. We had more than 4, now we only have 4, and the US sort of wants to prevent there being only 3. So I guess the Department of Justice wants T-Mobile and Sprint to lay down the groundwork to allow an entirely new carrier to sort of spring up, and that would be like a condition that the Justice Department has to approve this sort of merger. But if we just think about this for a second, this is like the opposite of what Sprint and T-Mobile are asking to do. They want to be able to merge and join forces to be able to compete with AT&T and Verizon. Collectively, like T-Mobile and Sprint, they want to join together and be a massive, massive network. Because if they were able to do this, they claim, they could move technology forward and also bring prices down for customers. But if they create another 4th carrier, then they have to give up spectrum that they want to hold on to make this large network, and then that kind of just ruins the purpose, I feel like. Like, the whole point of this quote-unquote new T-Mobile is to be bigger, to merge, but it would be like cutting off one of the legs and just being like, yeah, well, you can't really walk, so have fun. So there you go. Listen, we'll keep you updated. I know it's getting more confusing. It was supposed to be simplified. This whole thing was supposed to be simple, and it's becoming not that way. Sprint and T-Mobile, they have approval from the FCC to merge and make this happen, but obviously they're having problems with the Justice Department, and the Justice Department is being funky. Like, they're just saying weird things. So we'll keep you updated. We'll see how it goes, I guess. I don't really care.
Do you have $5? Do you love FPT and want more of it? Do you know why my dad left? I don't. Well, you're in luck. For just $5 a month, you can get extra episodes of FPT every week. It's more personal, more fun, and uncensored.
Ooh, baby.
It's like porn, but not. To get super special episodes that no one else gets every week, head over to fptextra.com right now and give us your money.
And that's the show. Hopefully you liked it. You learned something. If you did, hit that like button. If you're new here, subscribe. I don't know why you would. And we'll see you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.